Welcome back, everyone. This is Journitis bringing you
Crash landing?
Boom.
Crash Landing. Today we are starting episode 13, and I
Woo.
am just trying to keep an eye on my wife and make sure that she doesn't have a hatchet and is not mad at me. Because apparently
They
I
had an
married
axe.
apparently I married an axe murderer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Last episode, my wife destroyed the Wither. We were all figuring we were all just screwed. Nobody had any extra lives left. No one had any extra lives left. And she walks out there with a hatchet in her hand, and she's like, "Hey, Wither, whack!" And she kills the Wither with a hatchet. And her reasoning was, care to say, honey?
He was messing up my garden.
He was messing up her garden, and she was not having any of that. So yeah, bad Wither. Gardens are for wife and not you. By the way, the mushrooms are all back. You can harvest them again.
Yay.
So yeah, that was fun. So all right, in between episodes, we didn't really do a whole lot. A bunch of minor things here and there. Um,
Well, we have now 3 more life each.
Elroy did something. Surprise, surprise. Um, we now have extra lives. We have. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna get the beacon going, and I did. So now we have regen and resistance constantly. And then Elroy took the space here at the base of the beacon, and
shell
he
storage.
made some shell storage. We all have extra, except my wife, because she apparently doesn't want an extra life.
Well, she don't need
I
it.
forgot about it.
Don't
An
die.
extra. Yeah, she never dies. She kills withers with hatchets. She's like, "What are you talking about? I don't need none of that. I kill withers with hatchets."
Right.
Oh wow. So yeah, that's cool. All right, so today I'm going to go ahead and get the assembly line for Pneumaticraft set up and functioning. Oh,
And on my side, I will be working on the spawner slash power system.
I'm I'm
They're on?
I can yes. Yes, what?
You okay?
Yes, I am. I'm trying to figure out
Sounded
how
like
I'm
having
gonna.
an episode over there.
Yeah, no kidding.
We are having an episode. We're making it right now.
You're special.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get some stuff going. Max, you're working on the automated tree stuff, right?
The harvester and planter and picker?
Yes, you're making that stuff, right?
Yeah, right.
Elroy, you're working on the mob farm, right?
Yep, and power system.
Assembly table, 2 IO units, a drill. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no! I thought I had found a laser. I guess I didn't.
And I am playing with my
Laser?
new
No, we
seeds
did
that
not.
Elroy found me.
Oh, crap. Well, that's really unfortunate. So I need to build a laser. Actually, I need to build several things, but we're not going to quibble over that. Alright, so I need
Once you
to
build
do
a
some...
laser, are you gonna get sharks?
Yes, I need to get some sharks and mount the lasers on their heads. And sharks with frickin' laser beams on their heads. Okay. For some reason, am I outside the range where we have the buffs? I thought those things were huge.
Might be out.
I'm not showing it. Oh, no, okay. It doesn't show it in the crafting window. I knew that.
What's the problem with that?
Alright, so anyway, so to do this, we're going to need to make some stuff. Specifically, we're going to need some pneumatic servos. Which... Okay, I've got to be looking straight at it. Ah, there it is. Which requires the pressure gauges. So I just made 64 pressure gauges. So, yeah. Let's see. Good God, I'm drawing a complete blank. This is going to drive me nuts. I had this all planned out in my head, and then nothing. Somebody say something interesting and do something while I try to figure out what I'm doing.
For the moment,
Okay.
I'm melting bronze. As my people can because I will need it to make some dynamos. And you're always asking for bronze, so yeah, I'm making a lot.
Still just playing with a guard.
Okay. I think I might have half an idea of what I'm doing now.
Half an idea is better than none.
Well, I'm normally working with none, so
Didn't know you were religious.
I said working. I said working with. I didn't say anything about anything else. Okay, so I'm gonna need some more pipes. Wow, I had this whole thing and I'm just completely lost now. Okay, assembly line. Okay, I need a controller. I've got these. Okay, I need some more pressure tube. Pressure tube. I need some glass. You have glass over here. Yes. That should be more than enough of that. Put the glass back. Once I get this assembly line running, then we should be able to do quite a few really cool things, including fully automate our water supply. And by fully automate, I mean as long as there is water to be supplied, it will be functional. So let's see. I've got the pipe. I've got the... Oh, that's what I'm missing. I don't have a crafting table over here. What happened to my crafting table that I had over here? Why is there two crafting tables over here?
Max just put one there.
Well, I'm stealing it.
That
don't
was so
need
I
it.
could work.
Well, then you need a crafting table. Gosh, man, why didn't you bring a crafting table with you?
I kill you.
There's some wood in the golden chest.
I've got wood on me. You know what I mean?
If you know what I mean. All right, so the only thing I need now to complete this assembly line is a laser. I actually have to make all of this stuff.
Thought it was a friggin' laser.
It's a freaking laser. I actually need to make all this stuff for a quest, and I probably should go ahead and do it. Actually, you know what? I probably will. I really don't need to make it because I already have it, but since it's required for this quest, where's my book? Book. Where's my book?
What book?
My quest book. Oh, no, that's right. I was still missing it. You said you were going to make me one, Elroy.
There is one in bookshelf, the ship.
All right, so
I saw it earlier, and I think there's some in the chest too.
all right, I'll have to
somewhere.
go get that here in a minute. So
Yep.
pneumatic cylinders. These are kind of annoying to make, so I need to make a bunch of them. I need 3 for the laser. I need to make 2 I/O units and a platform.
Oh no.
So that's 2 I/O units. That makes 9, and then the platform is 2 more, which makes 11. So I need 11 of the pneumatic cylinders, which requires rain plant plastic and cannon barrels. Cannon barrels require safety valves. Safety valves require pressure gauges, pressure tube, and levers.
Take a breath.
I just did. Okay, so I've got levers. I've got the tubes. I've got the pressure gauges, so I should be able to go ahead and make these. Like right now, too. Like this. And then I can make cannon barrels, because I'll need some of my compressed iron, which I've made up. I made up a bunch of that stuff because I knew I was going to be doing this. So we make these like this. Awesome. And then we can make the pneumatic cylinders, which require, oh, the rain plant plastic, which I forgot to pick up out of the chest. 2 stacks plus 29. Yeah, that should be more than enough to make. Now, I don't want to make all of these into these because I don't actually need that many, but I did make extra cannon barrels because I actually know that I need extra cannon barrels specifically for other things. So we'll make 11 of these for now because that's what's required for what I'm doing. So let's see. We also are going to need some propulsion plant plastic. Do you know if we have any propulsion plant? Ah,
We
here we go.
should have at least one from my quest reward.
Yep. We
Well-
have 5, so I'm going to toss 3 in to be made into plastic.
Where would I
'Cause I
find
need those.
Invar ingots?
Invar is
Here,
in
Max.
the
There's
barrels over here,
49 right here. Up.
right next to the diamonds.
Yep.
Alright, so that should get my plastic going. By the way, in between episodes, I created a secondary pressure chamber down below right here. The secondary pressure chamber, I actually created it specifically so that this would hold more pressure and volume. It's actually not there to do anything but hold pressure. Basically, it makes it so I don't run out of pressure as easily. So when I'm going to be doing, because I'm going to be making massive amounts of stuff in this chamber, and I want to have lots of pressure behind me. It's essentially, if you think about it in terms of power, this pressure chamber can hold like a leadstone power cell, and the chamber down there is basically the equivalent of a redstone energy cell. It can hold a lot more air pressure, therefore a lot more power to be transferred in. So that's a very useful thing to have. So let me grab the plastic I just made. And we should be able to hopefully just go ahead and throw this stuff together. Alright, actually let me go grab the quest book and make sure what I need to make and what I don't need to make, because I don't want to make stuff I don't need. Because I don't technically need hardly any of this stuff, actually. Actually, the fact is the only thing that I need is the laser. Alright, so Elroy, what are you
Frickin'
doing?
laser.
I'm putting some fans in my spawner.
Well, there's gonna be less
45
people
to be
watching it.
exact.
Less people watching the stream.
2 IO units, 1 laser. Alright, does anybody know where we hid the rose red I got from the city?
No idea. Maybe in the food
yep.
chests?
No, it was in the golden chest, actually, right there. So, yeah, okay, so we should be able to go ahead and make the laser. Awesome, 1 laser made. Then we need 2 IO units, which is, oh, I need 2 hoppers. I don't have any hoppers here. Nope, don't have any there either. Do we have any hoppers laying around?
I don't think so.
Alrighty, then we're going to need a couple chests. And some iron. Whatever, I'll just take a stack, I don't care. There we go, hopper, go, sweet. 2 IO units. Alrighty, and that means the only thing I need now is the platform, which I should actually have everything I need to make it as well. Awesome.
That's what I thought.
Okay, I have now finished the assembling circuit boards quest, so everyone can claim reward now. There's no optional stuff, it's just the same thing every time, so.
Just as the basic machines is done, too.
Ooh, basic machines is done as well?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Congratulations. Oh, you now have everything you need to automate the making of printed circuit boards. From here, you can now make all the technological goodies you need for the long-term survival. However, these quests don't cover all that Pneumaticraft has to offer. There are several interesting and useful gadgets like drones that are outside the scope of this quest book. I suggest reading the Pneumaticraft wiki or watching the YouTube tutorials for more in-depth information on this mod. And here I thought we were going to find some, amazingly awesome information there. Okay, so let's see. How do I want to build this? I want to put the platform is going to go here. And then we're going to put the IO units here and here. Then we're going to put the frickin' laser. Problem?
There you go.
What's wrong?
Red.
Laser. I can technically put the drill out just because.
Max, do you have more plastic that you don't need?
No, I don't know.
The raw plastic I gave you earlier.
I don't know if I'm not gonna not need it.
Okay,
Here.
you
Actually,
ain't
you know
done
what?
yet.
We can go ahead and put this
Here,
over
I'm.
here.
No, I will
I'll put
take
some
it
in this
from the
chest.
furnace. I'll take it
No,
from
I-
the furnace.
There's none left.
Because I will need probably a lot, unfortunately.
All right,
More
cool.
than
Thank you.
So that takes care of that, and now we can put the laser program in here. And yeah, we're definitely gonna have some speed upgrades in this thing. But hopefully now I should be able to just click right here, and that connects the pressure to it. And yes, pressure is building, so
24
excellent.
ain't enough.
Hold on, I might have some more for you.
All right, and the only other thing I need to do now is to change one of these from input to output.
There
That
you
one's
go.
going to be input,
Pick this up.
this one's going to be output.
Yep. Thank
So,
you, sir.
in theory now, it should pull these once it gets enough
Oh,
pressure.
wait a second. I need one of those.
Bingo. As soon as it reaches
Give me
enough
one.
pressure.
There is.
So
I'll
awesome.
put
This
it in
thing
the
is now going to
chest.
reach in here,
There.
take the PCB out, and go ahead and make it into something useful. Now, the only problem with this is that we can accidentally cause this
32
thing
still
to get
not enough.
hung up, and we don't want to have it get hung
What
up.
did you put in the chest? Oh, there.
Yeah, the plastic sheets.
Yeah, I see them now.
And I still have 2 raw plastic.
I'll tell you what, this walking back
I
and
still have
forth for
7 raw
water stuff
plastic.
is getting old. And I am just not going to
Here,
stand
let me
for
give
it.
you.
Yep.
Because now, if I with these plastic sheets, Yep, I should be good. Oh, I gotta make.
Okay, so now I'm going to make something that's going to make everyone's life a lot easier.
40.
It's actually going to be a
Crap.
huge step forward in this particular setup. Alright, so by doing this, now this is going to cause a problem because this chest
I
is too
still
close.
don't have enough.
I don't want this to be able to pull from that chest. Okay, I'll have to remake this just a little bit because I can't leave it the way it is. It's not going to be able to function the way I want it to, like this. I'll have to figure that out. How do I want to do that? Okay, so it's still making circuit boards, and that's fine. But what it needs to make is a advanced etching 6-inch empty piece. Okay. Those out of there. With that out of there, now when it finishes this round, it should, hopefully anyway, reach over and grab some of this stuff. And when it pulls some of this stuff, it'll make some advanced pressure tubes. So let's see, once it finishes, oh wow, look at that, it's dropping the stuff over here.
Work.
Alright, so what's it going to pull out now? In theory, it's going to, yep, it pulled 4 of these out. So cool. That's going to go ahead and make me some advanced pressure tubes. And that's a good thing because we want to make the aerial interface. We actually want to make several aerial interfaces. One for each of us to be technical. And lucky for us, we have the stuff that's necessary to do so. Other than, I need 4 more hoppers. I need 8 pearls and 4 tubes. Yeah, I've got all this stuff.
Well, that's
That.
enough.
The advanced pressure tubes are being made. Actually, they just finished being made. Give me just a second. They should pop in here. Excellent. All right, good. So actually, now that that's done there, let's put these back. Maybe that'll go ahead and etch those. I don't know. All right, so we're going to need some stuff from the mob farm. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. 4 of these. I've got that other stuff. So the only other thing I'm going to need is going to be the hoppers. And servos. I'm going to need 4 pneumatic
Outside?
servos. Do we not have
The
any?
kitty outside? Was that what you?
If I have 2 servos on me due to
The kitty
quest
outside?
reward.
I'm going to need a total of 4
Yeah,
to be
I'm
able to
giving you
do
2
this
at the
as it's supposed
moment.
to be. Do we have any of the bricks, the smeltery brick ingots?
No, we don't.
I'm going to need some of those.
I know. But for the moment, I'm making bronze.
Why? Nobody ever needs bronze.
Nobody except you.
Little inside joke there. I like for an hour while we were doing stuff, I was like, "Hey, I need some more bronze. Why don't we have any bronze? Why is the bronze always gone?" It was actually really funny at the time, so. Okay, so I should be able to make these. Okay, sweet. Okay, now I think this is going to be very
What am I looking
particular.
for?
I think I need everybody to come take one of these. I'm fairly certain the person that places it is who it links to.
Where
So,
are you?
Probably.
on top of the ship. I'm going to build this all on top of the ship. Oh, well, that's actually the roof of the ship, so I should probably not do that.
All right, what's up?
All right, so I'm going to hand these out. Elroy, there's one for you, honey, and one for you, Max.
Thank you.
Okay, now, I want you, Elroy, place yours right here where I'm standing.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what way it's facing. All right, now leave a space between that one, and honey, place yours. All right. Now, Max, place yours. Oh no, that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, right there. That'll work. And then I'll put mine here. Okay, so now when we right-click on them, it should say, if you look at the little exclamation point with the problems, mine says Geranitis cannot be found on the server.
So does it for me.
But does it say Geranitis or does it say you?
Elroy Gaffin cannot be found.
Okay, awesome. So,
It
yep.
says rain 2006. Yeah.
All right, so that is good to go. All right, so I have to get a couple of other things put together to make this function. They all require air pressure, so I'm going to have to do a remote air pressure system over here. But it was either do remote air pressure over here or remote water over there, and I choose to do the air system. So give me just a minute to get a couple things together, and we will get this set up and working. We'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. I got some things together, and I've started trying to assemble this. We decided to go ahead and use the Ender generator for its power supply to fill this leadstone energy cell, which is keeping the thing turning. That's interesting. Anyway, so we used this kinetic compressor that we found in the city. We actually have a quest to make one of these, so we'll do so sometime down the line. But we have advanced pressure tubes because each of these aerial interfaces requires more than 10 bars of pressure in order to function. I've got one set up. I've got them all getting pressure at the moment, and I've got one set up, and it's not working at the moment, and we're not really certain why. It might require a server reset for it to actually recognize things. But here we have, it is actively pulling out empty camel packs, which this is Max's, Max Revo's aerial interface, and it should be functioning perfectly fine. But it says Max Revo's not on the server. Now, on my single-player test world, it says that you're not on the server, but it still works. So it might actually require a server reset for it to actually start functioning again. So we will have to see about that. Other than that, this is, like I said, set to pull out camel packs. It then goes into... No, that's not facing right. Maybe that's why it's not working. Max, watch your inventory again.
Okay.
Are you seeing your empty camel pack?
Yes, I'm looking at it.
Is it gone?
Nope, still sitting there.
Rats. Just kind of
Still
hoping
sitting
that.
there.
Kind of hoping that would do it. I had the arrows pointing the wrong way. So this is supposed to
sitting there.
automatically pull out any empty camel packs. Put it into the cyclic assembler at the top. Top is... How about now?
Uh-oh. This went away.
Ha-ha! I have a brain. It's too late at night right now. Okay.
Was I supposed to get one back?
Yes, you are. Left side
That I
is
don't see.
output. Oh, that's weird. It's supposed to eject this to the left-hand
You've
side.
got no full ones in reserve. By the way.
And this is supposed to only accept full camel packs, which that is. Maybe I should just remove this and empty blacklist. And no, it's just not pulling it out. Now it's disappeared. Alright, now check and see if you have one pop into your inventory now.
How would I have someone pop in when
The camel pack,
this is
Max.
chance? Yeah, I'm looking at for the camel pack. I see I've got one in my suit, one equipped, but I don't have an empty one anymore to disappear to have
No,
a
but
fresh one.
do you have another full one in your inventory all of a sudden?
No, I do not.
So that one just vanished into nothingness? How about now?
Tell me. Nope. Nothing in my.
Okay, that was weird. It got to you, but then didn't go in. Let me grab another empty. Well, actually, Max, come over here real quick and grab one of the empties.
Grab, and there's nothing in my inventory.
It's because it flew into my inventory.
Oh, get out of the way.
All right, it's back in yours now. Is it there or is it gone? No, it got pulled out, and it's sitting in the cyclic assembler. But the cyclic assembler is
I saw
not...
it go in my inventory, and I saw it leave, but I'm not getting a full one come back in.
The cyclic assembler is doing the thing where it's not... You having to put the schematic in multiple times. And the camel pack is getting pulled out and refilled, but it's not putting it back in your inventory, which is not right.
What?
All my dirt.
Ain't that the dirt Jaren told me to take?
Aha!
What dirt was I supposed to take?
Max, now your inventory.
Yeah, what about it?
Do you
there it is. Oh, I got
full
two
camel
of them.
packs?
Two of them.
Okay, so aerial interfaces cannot have stuff pumped in or out of the bottom. So that's something I did not know. But yes, so now, Max, what you should keep one camel pack in your inventory and one on your back at all times. Okay? When your camel pack empties, it will be pulled off of your back, sent over here, refilled, and then put back in your inventory. So in the meantime, you can actually just put the one in your inventory on your back. And that way you can cycle through those two constantly.
Yep, gotcha.
And now you have infinite water. So that's it.
Ooh.
That's how Max can now literally walk all over the world, and he'll always have water because as long as the aerial interface is in a loaded chunk, which on top of the ship is the spawn chunk, so spawn chunks are always loaded. And as long as he has that, he will now have water all the time, unless he runs out of power and then air pressure. But it uses extremely little amounts of air pressure, so it's very hard to use it all up. So, yep, that's it. Automated water. In between episodes, I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these set up so that everyone has infinite water. And, yeah, that's what we're going to do. But for now, it's late. We need to get some sleep. So, until next time, this is Jeronitis signing off on episode...
That's another piece over there.
And then everybody says something different. Yes, episode 13. Like me if you like me. Subscribe if you want to see what I'm getting to get into next. And as always, help spread the gaming.
Help spread the gaming.
Go to bed.